Hi, I'm Pete DeFazio. I'm with F-Body Warehouse, and today what we're doing, we're working on some 1978 to 1981 Trans Am Deluxe seats. What we're going to do is we're going to show you on the underside, what you have is you have a series of springs. And as you can tell on that, some of these springs are shot here. And what we're going to do, we're going to show you how to take these springs out and replace these with a new set of F-Body Warehouse seat bottom replacement springs. We're the only company out in the industry that actually offers this kit. The installation's really quick and easy, and it's something you can do in an afternoon at home. When your seat bottom springs are blown out, what happens is it allows this bottom cushion to sit down too far and you lose some of the shape of your lower seat. The other thing that it does is when you bring the seat back or bring the seat forward using the seat track adjustment, a lot of times your butt will literally drag right along the carpet. So that's great for stray dogs. It's not great for us. We're going to show you how to fix that today. So we took our seat frame and we had our springs here. We wire wheeled this down, blasted it up a little bit, got it painted, and it's gorgeous. Now, you're going to put new seat covers on this. You got your frames looking great. If you look here, these are shot, and they're shot. Instead of trying to repair this, we decided about a year ago, wouldn't it be great if there was a reproduction? And these are a handmade reproduction from F-Body Warehouse. They're to the same exact specs as their GM unit, but you're going to notice here we have strips of burlap running. And what this burlap does is it helps to hold the seat bun up a little higher, and it's going to keep it from disintegrating your seat bun. But what it's also going to do is it's going to put the spring back in here, meaning your butt's not going to be dragging as you move the seat forward and back. Your seat's going to sit up like it should from the factory. Now, when you go to install these, what you got to do, you got to have the seat tore down, of course, and we've shown you in the other videos how to do that. You take your cover off the cushion and the cushion off the frame. That's going to take you about 25 minutes to do. You can go ahead and put it right back on if you want, if you're just repairing these seat springs, but it's a pretty easy process to do. So in just a minute, we're going to show you how to install this onto the bottom. When you go to install it on the car, you're going to notice there's two different ways these springs attach. And on this side, you can see it's a twist, and on this side, it's a roll. The roll is going to go onto your three rear dangle springs here. The twist is going to go on the front. Also, you have the spring side down or the spring side up. You want to have your spring sides up so that they're going to catch onto these hooks across the front. So what we'll do, we're going to go ahead and we're going to connect in the back here. And this is easy enough to do. You just hook it around the back bar. And then this is the fun part. Because these are going to sit tight, what you're going to have to do is take all of your fingers, and you're going to notice on this that some of these, you probably thought that was sloppy looking. But that's like that for a reason. There has to be a wider gap because it has to be as wide as the three slip downs that we're going to be attaching to. So you notice this one, and this one, your distance is slightly wider than it is on the back side where they're all even. So what you're going to do, you're going to loop all your fingers into there, and then you're going to have to pull with even tension on the rear springs, and this really takes some tension to do. You may need two people if you're not a very strong person. And you loop them all on. See how this one, and this one are now tucked over. You now have the seat spring completely installed onto the onto the lower seat bun. And now we're ready to apply our cushion. One thing I want to show you is, as you can see, that's just how it was from GM. I mean, it's dead on. Got a lot of support here, and look at the depth difference. When these are all blown out, the seat's gonna drop all the way down to here and drag on your carpeting. Now that that's attached properly and replaced, it's gonna sit upward, and in turn, your seat bund sits up properly as it should onto the seat frame. That's the installation process on these seat springs. Once again, you can get these at F-Body Warehouse. We sell them individually, meaning you can buy just one for one front seat, or you can buy them as a pair. We're the only companies that have these. If you want your car right, it's a good, needed product to put onto your car.